because I can just go back and edit all that. I've got a shitload of space on that. So. Sorry. Cameraman's telling me to be louder. It's probably okay. If it's not, I just put music over it. It's gonna be a 20-minute montage to kind of open this thing anyways.
It'll be an ASMR video.
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know how to open this. Should I just cut it open? I'm gonna get pliers. So let me get pliers, and I found the longest pliers you could possibly get. So this is the hardest part of the whole install, is trying to get the box open. It'd be interesting to go back through and edit this video. It's how easy it actually is. We'll determine if it's dark or not by the time the video ends. Sound test. Just so everyone knows, the sun goes down at like 9 PM, so if it's dark, it was not a fun install. Alright. Can you read that?
Acetaminophen twice a day.
Don't open.
It's the Queen's handwriting.
It might, like, it kind of is. Asbestos. That's the shmoo. Oh look! They really did send me earplugs. Alright. I want a loud exhaust. They don't do oval shaped headers for the 2017 through 2019. So they just don't make them because of the oval shape, and they have to be forged, they can't just be like bent tube. But they do make the slip-on, and I was worried that the slip-on won't be loud enough, and they insisted that it would just be loud enough. So I guess we'll see. I'm really interested to find out if I need those, or if these are just part of the kit for people that order the full system on the other bikes, because it uses the same slip-on as the other bikes. It's just the full system comes with this slip-on plus the mid-pipe and the headers, and supposedly their mid-pipe has a cat in it too that's the same as this. They just kind of make it with thinner material so that you get more color. Disgustingly light. Feel how light that is. It's just not there.
For sure, my water bottle's heavy.
Yeah, actually. It might actually be the same weight. That's so weird. God. That is just that is so pretty. God damn. That is badass. I opted, this was an option, was this mesh in here. I guess most actual official race bikes and stuff have to have that in there. I don't know why every exhaust doesn't have it. But there's no baffle in there too, so I opted for the no baffle option. I was really confident in my decision. I think it being too loud, in my mind, would be a bonus. I don't really see the I guess I'll wait and find out what the downside is when it's too loud. So this system does use this stuff we're going to take off, the clamp and stuff like that. So if you already have an aftermarket exhaust, you're going to want to make sure that you have that. And I actually have it listed right here. So you probably obviously Google it quite easily. There it is. So, this is what we're taking off. We have to reuse this, and there's a little piece underneath this that we're also going to reuse. Get it to focus. This is kind of difficult to get to. If you don't take this cover off, there's a. I already took it off just because I was messing with it, because all the videos I saw, no one was taking it off. They were just struggling around it. It's not, you can't really see in to see how to take it off. All of it's hidden, but that piece is a little rubber grommet. Both slide on from this side, and then that bolt goes in. So you take that one bolt out and then push this forward and it'll come off, and you can get to that super easy. So we're gonna take that off, and then we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna loosen, I think it's just the 1 bolt, 2 bolt. I think that's it. Should be it. I'll find out if it doesn't come off. And then it should just come off. I think it's that simple. It's almost so simple that I'm second guessing myself, but that should be it. A little crispy. Too bad though. There's a little chain link on there. Okay. Simple. Then we need that piece. I think that's the piece we need. We'll have to do a quick Google search at some point, but that should be it from this side. That's the clamp.
Where did it come from?
Right here. So cat, bread box, and I think this piece right here comes off. I have to double check. We'll see here in a minute when I actually take the whole bread box off. But I think this piece comes off, and that's one of the pieces, the OEM pieces they want you to reuse. I think the OEM pieces are this, the bolt, and then the little like shim that's on there that actually like tightens around the seam. We'll find out here in a minute. That bolt. All right. No idea if it's just gonna drop or not. So. Oh, there's a nut in the back. That's good to know. The other one has a little welded nut. This one does not have a welded nut. Okay, it's a little back nut for that. And pull that out. Looks like 2 washers. Oh, if that comes out, probably not. So I just got the 1 washer then. And then should just pull off maybe? Is there a bolt under there?
It's it's like a clip. Just keep going.
Is it, which way am I going? Back?
Yeah.
Sheesh, I definitely didn't just pull this off camera. This is where it sits. I guess you've got this big like rubber grommet right here. Daniel can point at it for me so they can see it. There we go. Big rubber nipple. Slots right in there. So you just have to, as you wiggle it, just pull it straight back. It's kind of difficult. Just put some muscle into it, you'll be right. First thoughts. Oh my god. This is like, it's like actively heavy. It's not just like for a bike heavy. I mean, like you could tell in the video that's like solid. Look at the difference. How the fuck does that replace that? Trade me. You remember how that one felt? Pick that up.
Wow. Like there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. I kind of want
It's
to.
the housing. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like.
I mean, that's just like steel or something.
So this is the piece that they want you to keep. This piece actually, this is what this is going to wrap over. So they've got a little flange that'll seat up against this, and then that whole thing, you know, those this piece and that smaller piece that they sent will get wrapped in this. I have to double check. I think this, yeah, that sits all the way back, and then you put the little piece on there, and then you put, I think, double check, put silicone on that, on the little piece you attach. Put this on, slip on over the silicone spot, and then put the bolts back in, and it's good to go. Okay, so we've got like the old $20 camera, Amazon. Just curious to see what's in there, because you know it's heavy. So this is going straight in, curving around the corner, and it looks like a jungle gym. There's just, like, no wonder changing the exhaust changes so much about this bike. I don't know if every exhaust is like this, but like it's kind of intense. So what does a cat look like on the bike? That's exactly what I expected. So that looks pretty damn restrictive to me. But, you know, I'm not an engineer, so. Okay, so I've got my flange on here. And you're gonna take this little curved bit, little flange piece on the titanium that they send you. It's gonna go over the top. It's gonna be a loose fit, that's fine, it's normal. And then we're gonna get our clamp. We're gonna go around this. Should go around the whole thing. I think this actually needs to be up more to be kind of on top. I'm not sure if it's going to get in the way of the sheet of the little shield if you go down. So we're going to put just a bead, like a medium bead, I guess, around the edge towards this end. That way when you slide it on, it kind of smears it all the way down, and I'm hoping that it doesn't, you know, squeege out the sides. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not. I think this is just to help you get it on there, to be honest. I don't think this is actually any kind of like to help it stay on. It's not like any kind of gasket or anything. Oh, maybe a bit too much. Woo, she's gonna look good. Honestly, when I started this, I didn't care for the looks. Now that I'm seeing it on here, I might care for the looks. I don't know if that needs to seat. There's no way it does, because this is like, that's where it matches up with the. So over here, the flange on the exhaust goes on the back side of this, and then just use the same hardware. It's highly recommended that you wipe this off with some sort of degreaser. I'm using brake clean. Looks like a lot of people use brake clean. And I have a lot of brake clean, so that's my go-to thing right now. Yeah, you want to get all of it off, at least all the more common areas, all the you know, the grease from factory, and then all of your fingerprints and stuff like that. Because I guess when it heats up and does that pretty color thing that everyone loves, if you don't wipe it off, that color will look weird, and you'll be able to see fingerprints and different bits of dirt, and you just don't want that. So give it a good wipe down. Wipe it off more than you think you need to. Predictions?
I think it's going to be higher pitched
and a lot louder.
How much louder? Are we gonna be like, oh my god? Or are you gonna be like, neat?
I think at idle it'll be neat, but it'll probably get quite loud. Like if you give it any gas.
Well, they gave us
it'll get
earplugs.
loud. I think it'll get loud if you give it like any gas.
I think it'll be like. I think I'll like it and it'll be loud, but I think the first thing I'm gonna think is I need to remove the cat. Predictions. Ready? I'm nervous. I'm excited and nervous.
How do you think I feel?
Alright, ready?
It's loud.
That's pretty fucking loud. Alright, ready? That is gonna be cool. Ready? Alright, ready?